Imagine that I had finished recording this first video only for me to play it and my other mic was not working, so the video had no sound, no audio at all. But I have to reshoot this today and I'm here doing this again. Welcome to another exciting episode of Uma's Wonder. My name is Chidima Osigwe. If you're new to my YouTube channel, thank you for joining me on another exciting episode of Uma's Wonder. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for choosing to join me again on this channel. Please don't forget to like, leave a comment and subscribe to this channel. So today on the channel we'll be talking about this particular issue that happens to all of us. We realized that salary went up, extra income came in, there was promotion for those that have shops and don't do 9 to 5 or render services. Extra income came in, sales went up, and at the middle of the next month or before the end of the next month we're still broke again. What's happening, right? What happened to money? Where did all the money go to? If you want to know what happened to money, keep watching. So guys, welcome back to this channel. I know a lot of you will come back to tell me I look stressed. Yeah, the past few weeks has been hectic. It's been 6 weeks of running a capacity building program by Street Project Foundation, where we empower young ladies aged 18 to 30 years on digital skills. We're having 4 cohorts this year and we have just completed the first cohort. So we have second, third and fourth to run. If you're yet to register, if you're a lady in Lagos State, resident in Lagos State, and you're yet to register, I don't know what you are waiting for. So let's shoot into this video. So one of the factors that may have contributed to your being broke in the middle of the next month or at the beginning of the next month is a quick change of lifestyle. So the moment that extra income came in, you changed your environment, you changed your looks. Now you want to look expensive, you want to look the part, right? You want to look the position and all of that. You change your environment, you decide to relocate from probably Akoka to VGC or to Chevron Drive or to Lekki Phase 1. So that may have also contributed to why you're broke by the middle of the next month. You know, all of that change of lifestyle comes with extra expenses. Moving on, I was talking about lifestyle. When you relocate to these places, they come with their own hidden charges, extra bills that you need to pay. Left, right and center will just be waving at you and saying hi, welcome on board, but nobody tells you these things before you venture into it, right? Another thing that may have contributed to being broke in the middle of the next month or at the beginning of the next month is that you don't have a budget. You don't only need budgets in your office when you want to run a project and all of that, so that you know where your money goes to. Most people will recommend the 50-30-20 plan, where they tell you that the 20% is your investment that you should not joke with. But I will recommend that before you do your 50-30-20 plan or your 40-40-20 plan, however you want to plan it, I will recommend that you do your 10% first. You take out your 10% first, that is your tithe, and then you do what? You give it to God. You pay it into where there is no risk at all, zero risk, right? Where there is no cankerworm, where there is no moth, where there is no rust that can eat up your harvest. So that's my recommendation before you do any of the plans you want to take up. The 40-40-20, the 50-30-20 plan, any one you want to do, first take out your initial investment, 10%, that is your tithe. Okay, moving on, you need to draw up a budget for your spending, and after drawing up your budget, you need to prioritize your expenses. On a scale of preference, which one is most important? Which one can wait? Which one can wait till next month? Which one can wait till next 2 months? Which one do I need not do at all? Right? You can make it a monthly budget. I actually recommend that you have a monthly budget rather than yearly budget or 3 months budget. I recommend that you have a monthly budget for every expense you want to make in a particular month. It helps you see where your money is going to, helps you determine what should not even be on your budget at all, especially when you are scaling them based on importance. It helps you know that I shouldn't even do this at all, I shouldn't do this at all, I shouldn't do this at all, and follow through on your budget. Implement your budget. What most people will tell you is called what most people call budget implementation. Implement your budget. Implement your budget. Please implement your budget. And then another thing is you need to know that you're not the El Shaddai of your family, else you shall die. I borrowed that line. You're not the El Shaddai of your family. You don't have to do every single thing that your family needs. Guy, you don't need to do every single thing that your family needs. Even when your family reaches out to you for things, you need to also prioritize them. Which one can wait? Which one can another uncle do? Which one can another auntie do? Which one can they source for by themselves? You need to prioritize it. Nobody is saying you should not give. I'm big on giving. In short, I'm a very big giver, especially to my family, but you need to prioritize your giving. Else, you will be the one asking for urgent 2K at the beginning of the following month, which you don't want to do. That is why we are here. Right? So you need to prioritize your giving. But before we even go to investment, we don't even have emergency funds, we don't have savings. We don't have savings. So a lot of people will tell you, don't put your money in the traditional bank account where the interest rate is very low and all of that, where the returns is very low. But we all know that we need savings. We need to have an emergency fund. Before we even talk investment, we need to have an emergency fund. Right? We're supposed to have an emergency fund. So at the end of every month, ensure you have savings. Then ensure you have investments. Savings are different from investments. Your savings are quite different from your investment. So ensure that in whatever plan you are choosing, you fit in your savings somewhere. And then you reserve your 20% for the investment that you do not joke with, right? Okay, so another one that I'm very, very big on is having a side hustle. There was a time in my life, no savings, no investment. I'm even talking investment when I don't have savings. They are not telling me about side hustle. There was nothing. I did not even know that I had capacity to do this at the same time as my side hustle, and I will still be alive like this, right? So you need to find a side hustle. The moment you start thinking about it, trust me, ideas will come. Ideas will come the moment you start thinking about it. Ideas around what you can deal with, what you can cope with. Start selling something. There are a lot of things that we need to sell. That's the difference between, I think, people that claim that went to school and those that did not go to school. Those that did not go to school can sell anything. They are ready to sell anything. But we look at ourselves that no, after master's degree, how do you expect me to sell this? After a PhD, how do you expect me to sell this? My guy, you need to have a side hustle. Some people say, I'll never hustle in my life. I believe you, but nobody is praying that you should hustle in your life. We're just talking about having an alternative source of income. That is what a side hustle is called. But it's different from saying I'm a hustler, I'm hustling and all of that. That is what a side hustle is called, or you can actually call it a side gig, whichever one works for you. What is a side hustle? A side hustle is an alternative source of income that is different from your regular 9 to 5 or different from your regular source of income for those that do not have a regular 9 to 5. So let's say I own a store and I go to my store every single morning. That is what I know, and this is my main income. This is where I live on. This is what I feed on and all of that. Then doing something alternate to that's my regular is my side hustle. You get it now? So for those people that do not have a 9 to 5 and say, so what is my main income? Just figure it out, right? So having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things you do aside your major source of income is your side hustle, your side gig, and there are a lot of things that you can do. But I believe that it's best to do something that resonates with you, something that you are passionate about. It helps you invest your time and your energy more. Although money is a motivation, the moment you know that this thing, I'm going to get money out of it, I think that a lot of us tend to put in our energy into it. So remember that number one, you don't need to change your lifestyle quickly. The moment income increases, you don't need to change your lifestyle quickly. Remember that you need to have a budget and prioritize the items on your budget based on importance. Number 3, you need to know that you don't need to give to everybody. You also need to prioritize your giving. Right? Have a debt payment plan. So for those people that have multiple bills to pay, you have debts left, right, and center, you need to have a debt payment plan so that it doesn't choke you or strangulate you trying to pay off your debts. You don't have to pay them once. You need to reach an agreement with your creditors to tell them that this is how I can pay to make things easy for you. You need cash to be able to run your daily activities. So you cannot afford to be out of cash to run your daily activities. So agree on a debt payment plan. Even your bills, you need to prioritize your bills. There are some things you don't joke with. They are essentials: water, light, the trash bill. These are utilities. These are things that you cannot afford to joke with. These are things that you cannot afford not to pay, right? So you need to prioritize them before you now think about one vacation. And then another thing that can happen is that when you have a standard, this is my standard income, and then your side hustles are doing well, you can then use money from your side hustle to go on that vacation, to get that new phone, to get that Gucci handbag, or to get that trending shoe, to get that trending hair and all of that. So your money from your side hustle can go into all of that while you stick to a budget for your main source of income. I hope that these simple tips helps you not to be broke at the beginning or at the middle of the coming month. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. I would like to hear from you. I would like to know if this video has helped you, if you have watched this video till this time, if you feel I should do more of this. Don't forget also to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share the link so that your friends can also get to learn from this channel, right? Till I come your way next time, my name is Chidima Osigwe. Be good.